What up, boy?
Welcome back, Zero.
Dude, I know. It's been a while. It's been a fucking while.
Been a while, but hasn't been long enough.
I think so. Hey, did you see that in my camera?
Your camera?
Yeah, dude. One of the little kids started like tweaking out behind me in the corner. I was like, "What are you doing?" That's funny. Now at this angle, everybody would see the kid is actually like freaking out, jumping around.
That's why I do like that angle a little bit more because you do see that. When I left in your seat in the old way, then you would actually see the kittens, but you naturally see them on that angle.
Yeah.
All right, I did send you a knock.
Did you?
Did you know what's also weird? When
What?
X and I were playing Borderlands 1, uh, we didn't get 70 keys like you and I had.
Yeah, I saw that in the beginning. Which is weird. Cause like I don't even know how I even
We
had
both have
70
70
keys.
keys. I don't understand why it is in PlayStation, but it's not on this one.
I think it's because like back in the day, like where there was the shift account stuff, and my stuff, and like that's still a part of my
PlayStation?
like account for yeah. So maybe that's why.
Maybe not for my Steam. That could possibly be it.
Yeah,
I didn't check shift. So maybe it's not the downloadable content. Maybe it is based off your fucking old account. That's wow. All right, something to think about.
yeah, because I think it's in extras where you
Yeah,
find
yeah,
shift code
yeah.
and all that.
Correct mundo, sir. In any case, uh,
Yeah, got my camera.
welcome back to Borderlands 2. Do you remember where we left off a couple days ago? It's been, what, 3 days? 2 days? We played Thursday, right? Or
Uh,
Wednesday?
we played Thursday.
You and I played Thursday. So it's only been 2 days. So nothing too crazy.
Yeah, yeah, definitely nothing too crazy.
Um, I know there was a topic you wanted to bring up. So before we get too far in being engrossed in what we were trying to do, did you want to talk about Superman and Lois?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm so down for that.
Because I've seen the first and second season. Where are you in the first season? You finished it?
Yeah, I finished the first season. I'm on like the second, like I think like halfway through it.
You're halfway through the second?
Yeah.
Okay, so immediately compared to the first season, what do you think of the second season?
So to be honest, I kind of hate second season compared to the first one. Like I thought, like how they were introducing everything in the first one was really good. Even though it was slow, it was actually like still building up really
Mm-hmm.
good. The second one, I feel like it was all over the place. Like because the second one's the aftermath of uh Superman's brother
Right.
fucking trying to
Car.
like bring the Kryptonians back, yeah, and all that. So like, and this is like the aftermath of it, and I'm pretty sure what's in. So like, you don't have to tell me, but I'm pretty sure what's underneath the caves where the X fucking kryptonite is. Fucking, it's Doomsday. Doomsday's in there. That's just why Superman's
It's
been getting headaches and all
it's
this shit.
only. Oh, wait, you probably don't want me to spoil it then? I won't spoil
No,
anything. Um.
but it's
Okay, so
Doomsday.
so
I fucking love
I
him.
get what you're saying. The first one, I thought it was really good on not only world building, but giving you a villain that could be right.
Yeah, that could be.
Because even the guy that came from the future, what was his name? John something.
Oh, John Harrison or
Oh,
something like
John
that.
Harry, something like that. Yeah, I
It's,
know. John
yeah, it
Henry.
starts with an
Yeah.
H. Yeah.
And when he comes and warns everybody, like it's definitely a possibility because it's just the
Yeah.
legend of Zod, right? It's just a continuation of that.
Pretty pretty much, yeah, but like Zod was different. Like, well,
Well,
not
they called it the will
not
of
different, but
Zod.
still the same.
This is the will of Zod.
They oh well, technically because wasn't he the brother? Wasn't he raised under
Yeah,
Zod, or wasn't he raised?
it's
Yeah,
his. He's the grandchild of like Zod's will or something like that. He himself isn't Zod,
yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
his
Because
right.
he's just DNA coded of Superman's mom.
Uh,
That's it.
yeah. I mean, his dad, and his mom were politically engaged because they married for
Yeah,
politics. And then she ran away from the political arrangement, married Superman's dad, and had Cal.
yeah. That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like, but he was genetically made, like all the other Kryptonians.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah. He's
Superman, yeah, it's
naturally.
not.
He's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only one, right?
yeah,
That's naturally.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's like the first one in like a fucking like thousands of years to be naturally
Right.
born.
That's what they were saying.
But
Hey, Wendy,
hello, Wendy. How
you
are
like
you?
that pop up? Look at that shit. You got a traffic cone. Wow.
Oh, dude, I love traffic cones.
Hey, hello. Um. So then, I definitely the second one is kind of like all over the place. It's not as easy to follow at first. Once it starts to piece together, I understand what it's trying to do. I
Yeah,
ultimately think what they should have done is swap the first and second season. So a lot of with the Compound X, the whatever fucking Kryptonite X is,
yeah.
the introduction of that
It gives people
ruins the
powers.
second
Yeah,
season.
it does because second season they just treated it now like it's like a street
But
drug.
like it's fucking
They're
the
like,
boys.
yeah, because it is, but it technically is Compound V, but it's not. Like it's because like okay, so like with Compound V, yeah, it's like it gives everybody their powers.
Yeah,
So like it's
it's
not
like hidden powers,
X
right?
Kryptonite. Yeah, it's not like X Kryptonite where it's just like okay, now you have the powers of a Kryptonian.
It's
Like now you're fucking
you have
yeah, you can shoot lasers. You
it's
can
a partial
fucking
ability of
have
Superman. Yeah,
God strike.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's a drug. It's not like because once you have V in you,
Mhm.
that you already have powers. Like you don't need to like abuse it like fucking A-Train did and all that. Like once you were ejected with it when you're born, you just have superpowers for life.
In the
But
boys,
like,
that's not
but
true. It's only a limited time.
no, that's if you get the compound that fucking Butcher had. His was only temporary.
Oh, serious.
That great, yeah, yeah. His was only
So,
temporary.
oh,
The actual
that
compound fee was
that's
permanent.
because they're injecting into their experiments, right?
Yeah, because they were testing it for
I s-
soldiers. So like instead of that being actually permanently suits, they could just only have it temporary.
I get that. I see where that's coming from.
So yeah, that one is technically the same as X Kryptonite, yes. But the original Compound V, no. Because that's what I say. Original Compound V, what gives everybody their powers and gives them powers for life. When that one's only temporary,
Right.
like X Kryptonite. X Kryptonite only gives you their power for a certain amount to where they have to keep using it and using it and using it, like it's a drug.
Right. Right. Um.
And that's what's crazy. And it was Jonathan's girlfriend
That was
as one
selling
of
it.
these dealers. Dude, like, girl, come
Well,
on,
would
bro.
you have taken the heat like he did though?
Nah,
Because he took the heat. You know what I mean? Like
he took.
he was
the
like,
heat. He
"Let
did.
me take that."
But I don't know. But he was being a dumbass. He was getting played.
Well,
Because
she was
he was-
definitely playing him, But I don't think
That's what
she
I'm saying,
also.
yeah.
I don't think she knew that his family had like military connections. He just took it, and then now she's running with it.
Yeah. But that's what I say. But he shouldn't though, because like,
Yeah, he
bro,
definitely
like,
shouldn't be. Yeah.
like, dog. I'm sorry, bro. She ain't for you. She ain't the one, bro. She's for the streets.
Yeah, I like.
Like,
I mean, given that we never met the first girlfriend, long-term relationships weren't gonna last long, and it was only gonna be a matter of time until you picked up a different girl. But damn, like
Yeah.
that, like picking up a drug dealer
That was
girl is
quick.
whack. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, hella. And it's like what people would think too. It's like, but it's like a fucking farm town. Like, how the fuck would there ever be a drug dealer? Exactly. It's a farm town. Like, people are bored. Like,
he's benched
they want
on the football team. You know what I mean? Like, she's not gonna be around like his group of
Much,
friends. Like,
yeah.
there's no way they met each other. Like, anyway. Besides, like a random party because it's a bumfuck town, but I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly.
Because they did. He didn't know that she was drug dealing until after the one dude was announced that he bought it from her. The other quarterback that was fighting for first place.
Oh yeah, the Chucky dude. He was like, he benched 313, and he was like,
Yeah.
he was like, for a guy who doesn't do absolutely jack shit, how are you fucking benching 313, dog? He's like, that's what makes me laugh about Superman's kid. Especially this one, he's definitely got his mother's side, because he's like, oh, I need to investigate. I need to make sure I get the real scoop on what he's fucking taking.
Sorry, Wendy, but we're talking about Superman and Lois, which is the TV series, and
You have an ad, so I don't know if she hears you.
she has an ad. She told me hit me with the ads, even though the ad was already playing, so maybe she doesn't see it.
Maybe, I don't know.
So I don't know what you want me to do. I can't hit you with ads if there's already an ad playing. I think.
Oh no,
I think
okay.
she has a subscription for the month. I think someone gifted that to her.
Oh yeah, so she's golden.
I think
she's
so.
golden.
What was another thing? What do you think of one boy getting superpowers but not the other?
Like, I kind of figured that would happen. I like that concept because with genetics, especially
It could
with
be,
a human and an
yeah.
alien, and an alien DNA genotype, that's of course only one of them is gonna, especially twins. Of course, only one of them is gonna get abilities.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be both. But I kind of bummed it's
The introvert.
Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was Jonathan. I kind of wish.
I'm upset. For me. I'm Jordan in this situation. All right. You're obviously Jonathan, so you obviously want to be Jonathan, but I'm Jordan in this situation. I want the superpowers.
Nah, dude. I just say though.
Sorry,
dude, but the kid. But it does make sense though why he does get him, because like how they explained it the first season with his social anxiety and why he was feeling those things. It was the same thing Superman felt when he first came to Earth. It was like learning his powers, and he was like, "Oh fuck!" Like so loud, I can hear fucking everything.
Yeah, I definitely love watching them put it together.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. I'm not a huge fan of the AI stuff, like when they show, like, because that's how it is, right? Like, the advanced Kryptonian AI, because it's his father, it's his father's subconscious.
It's his father's consciousness. Yes, his subconscious.
That's been uploaded into a computer, so it's of him in a time period that's stuck forever, and he's always adapting to the scenarios, right? And I don't get that concept all too much. And
well, because I kind of figured it out, because especially when they showed his mom, because because what his brother said, that AI recording was before like the events of Krypton and shit, like where Krypton was still around, like it was before the destruction. He said it was like. It was, I believe, like 10 years before the destruction of Krypton,
correct,
or shit like that. So it's like, so it's whenever they upload their subconsciousness at that time.
Correct. Yep.
So it's that specific person's memory from that point of view, but then gains new memories for this AI fucking character, like it was still them, processing all this information if they were alive, which is crazy.
Hella good.
Like how Kryptons are that advanced in technology to where it can pick off where your last, like where your subconscious, where your last memory was.
It's like you're living
and then
for
add
eternally.
all this new information. Yeah, it's
It reminds me of the Futurama head.
Died. Yeah, it's exactly like that, except they're just AI holograms. It's fucking insane, like how Krypton is like that advanced in technology, and I love how they show
it. Really is though. Let's see what else. What else was there?
And I love the Superman. I think the Superman actor himself is a really good Superman.
He looks amazing.
Oh, dude, great, dude. He's like, he fits the whole bill. Like, there's not one thing for me to complain about. Like, he's perfect to the mind.
I mean, besides that, his teeth are messed up. But who fucking cares?
Who the fuck cares, bro? Like, he's still a good-looking Superman.
He's still
bro.
good,
like,
pretty good looking, yeah.
He's still
Lois. What do you think of Lois Lane then?
You know, I still think she's actually a good-looking woman. I still think she's actually a pretty decent-looking woman. It's just not the because like I was saying, with live-action Lois Lanes, it's not the one I grew up with.
You're like the damsel.
With, like, the Smallville. Like this, the Smallville type of like Lois Lane. Like she was like, even though she didn't have powers, she was still a badass. So like she could still like fucking like Smallville because like she was raised by a general, right? But she was still like knew like hand-to-hand combat and shit like that.
Well, I see. She definitely doesn't. She and her father has like a rocky relationship, so where like she could have been taught all that, but in this series they haven't showed that, and there's nothing to justify that she even knows how to like handle herself.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing that's kind of annoying because like. Well, because in Smallville, yeah, even though, that was, like, the reasoning why in Smallville Lois Lane and her dad, the general, had a shaky relationship because of shit like that. She was like, you never allowed me to, like, actually treat me like your daughter because you were more worried about, like, oh, what threat's gonna happen next after your wife died. Like, oh, like, I have to make sure my kids are soldiers and trained for, like, the next threat. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Like, I like that aspect of their relationship. And especially, too, with the sister... that one is like, I don't like that. I don't like that part. Where it's with the sister and they're like, it's about Lois' own story about, with the girl and say like, but you did live this, Lucy, you did. And she was like, what the fuck are you? It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, that part was just a headache.
Honestly, and there's way more to go with it. There's more with the second season that you haven't seen that I dislike, and you're gonna... And as soon as, because you still think it's Doomsday, as soon as you find out the truth and all of it, we're gonna have a deeper discussion.
I'm probably gonna be
you're
because either way, I think this season is the worst by far. Like season 1 was good, started off building up everything, good way to start it off, and like now this fucking second season with the aftermath and everybody dealing with it and all this shit, it's terrible. It's just absolutely terrible.
I haven't seen the third season, so I can't say this is true, but I have stated this before that I think it's always to deal with a Superman version. Okay, so the first one was a Superman's brother. The second one, you're gonna find out what I mean, and then the third one, I'm not entirely sure because I haven't seen it, but there's something that you're missing, and because this is like, there is no like Lex Luthor.
Yeah, there isn't a Lex Luthor yet. Yeah, because that John guy was claiming he was Lex Luthor because the suit he had.
That was also from the future. Different time.
But he's not from the future though. He's from a parallel Earth.
Sure.
He's not from their timeline.
Sure. But that's not like that. When it happens to you, Like, if you saw a different person in your time period, you're gonna think that person's from the future, because that's what he thinks is going on, right? He thinks he's a time traveler.
That's what he thought at
Well-
first, but then he found out he's actually from a paralleled Earth, and now they're like, oh shit, multiverse.
But I'm saying you'll never figure that out. There's no way to scientifically prove that someone multiverse, or figure out if you do something, it's gonna create a multiverse.
I'm just saying, either way, he said he's from a different Earth. It's not a different timeline. He's claimed that because he even said there was this dude for Superman on his Earth, and it killed everybody.
No, he's saying his Superman killed everybody,
Yeah, his Superman killed everybody,
and
which
we've
is on a different.
but
Earth.
we later
Not
found out
timeline.
that what could have happened is that Superman got taken over by Zod, which is what almost happened in this Earth. So he technically could have been from the future. They wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, but he's even claimed that. Like they both, everybody's literally been saying like ever since he came, they have nothing brought up anything about time travel. They all just said he's from a different
Okay,
Earth.
okay.
Because even so, because he was married to Lois,
I'm
and Lois, it was a different Lois. It's not the same one.
gonna explain, okay? First and foremost, you will never understand if you time traveled or created another dimension. There's no way in telling if you're from a different dimension.
Yeah.
Okay, you're always gonna think you time traveled.
Well, either way, that's what I'm saying. You would think that normally, but either way, everybody's been saying
that's what I wanted to
have brought
bring.
up time travel
That's what I want to
once.
bring up, because the Superman has said he's fought others before. He's already dealt with multi Earths. So
Yeah, with multi.
so
yeah,
they're already accustomed to that. So they knew when John arrived that he was probably from a different Earth, whereas he thought
Yeah.
he was a time traveler. That's
Yeah,
why
like, yeah.
that's why it's
Yeah.
different though, because you will always think you're a time traveler though. If it wasn't for
you wanna think you're from a
if
different Earth.
Superman
Yeah.
didn't already deal with other Earths, they would think he's a time traveler.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
my argument.
But then they found out the hard
It's
way,
true.
and then they were like, "Oh
It's true.
shit!" Because especially when his daughter came, and she was like, "Mom."
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not your mom. It's not your mom.
It is unfortunate timing. I can't believe she came.
Dude, right? That's what I was like. I thought she died.
When you
I thought like somehow
Yeah.
Superman came into their hideout and just like probably wiped her out. That's what I thought probably happened.
or you'd never see her again because
Yeah,
like the only one time
because he is
situation.
dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That was wild.
like it was like a freak accident. Yeah, like it was a freak accident. Like they had no knowledge of knowing he could possibly do
Mhm.
that. So how would she be able?
I agree, dude. I agree 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Zero, when all these self messages pop up that say they caught something, does it read it out loud?
Some of them I think it does. I don't know. I barely hear it.
Because
To be honest with you, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm like because I'm so used to it.
sure.
Like I'm just like I know how to.
Do you hear this then?
I heard the fish and testing. Yeah.
You heard that, and then are you gonna hear?
Well, it's just so quiet. It's so quiet. I was like,
Interesting. It doesn't matter to you. I just don't want you to get drowned out by sound. So that's up to you. You can put it whatever you want, because it's just a lot of information for when people fish, and if we want people to spam it, you know what I mean?
yeah, and it does. It does say the whole thing. But I don't know. Either way, I was like, I wasn't listening to it, but I should probably turn
Yeah,
it off.
either
though.
you could either turn it off or turn it back down to where it was. Either or is completely up to you. It's your stream after all.
Well, I'm just saying for everybody else, not just me. Display chat off. Maybe that'll stop.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's a setting that says text to speech though.
Yeah, but I think I have to go in the actual settings.
I think so too. So then, what else was there? You like the brother? Superman's brother?
I think he's kind of fucking lame, dude. Like, he's just like, oh, I was treated like dirt. She was a mother to you and favored, but to me, she treated me like shit. Boo hoo hoo hoo.
Then I came to Earth and they shot me, strung me up.
Yeah.
It's like where you were loved, I was
Okay.
hated.
I turned it off.
You did find it? Nice. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. But what were you saying?
Because he was also put into captivity.
Yeah, he was. He was put in straight captivity. And he's a weasel. He's a little fucking weasel, dude. For a Kryptonian, he's a fucking weasel, dude. Like, especially when he was like Superman to bring him to his mom, he was like, oh, you don't even need to have me in the cuffs, dude. Like, I can't even absorb the sun anymore because after the supernova flare, this fucking solar flare, I can't fucking use my powers. And then when he was fucking cuffed up in the cave, and he was like, oh yeah, what? He was like, oh, psych, I fucking lied to you. You just need to let me out so I can absorb the sun, and now I can break out of these cuffs. Got my powers back. Suck it. And Superman's like, oh, you fucking lied to me. Fucking asshole. You hit my kid.
Basically, he did a Goku moment. In the Sand Saga, he just Raditz showed up out of nowhere. I am your brother. I'm taking your boy.
It's pretty much exactly what it was. And then like he takes it, yeah, and he takes his boy, makes him into not fucking
His father. I mean, he made it not into Zod, but he made him into his father.
Yeah. So I forgot his name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So,
Altor.
Zoiba do whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, like the hardest sounding Kryptonian name I've heard yet. Like fucking.
Because Cal was from a different family. He's from the Al family.
Yeah.
And he's from like the Tor family or some shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's two different factions, and they think differently because I think his family is like Superman's is like a family of like
scientists, right?
Like his dad's side, all the Ales, yeah, they're scientists, but his mom's side are politicians. I'm pretty sure
because she was signed for a political marriage.
Yeah. So yeah, all her family was politicians or like lords and ladies and shit.
Higher ups.
Yeah. Cause like that's what I say. Fucking Krypton's political system was weird. It was a republic, but it was also a monarchy at the same time.
Yeah, it was crazy. So then, who else we got? The general. He's kind of cool. I kind of like the general. The father, Lois's father.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The general's like not too bad in this one, which kind of bothers me because the general is supposed to be an asshole. He's supposed to be. You're not
in the first
like
one, he definitely was an asshole. He's starting to get better in the second one, but
well, because he's retired and he's like, I'm not doing this shit anymore.
Well, which is a big problem for them, but yes.
Yeah, because this new general is a fucking dickhead, and he's like, absolute dickhead. And he's like, oh, look, let me come out with my little super team. Where your symbol, Superman.
Literally Amanda Wallace up in here.
Literally, dude. Like, literally doing that shit. But with Kryptonians.
It was different humans that were using Kryptonian powers. And he was just like, oh, wear the fucking Superman symbol so that way everybody thinks there's more than one Superman. It's like, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, with these people who became accidental Kryptonians, like they didn't ask to have these powers.
I fucking hate that one dude. Whatever his name is, Rush, whatever his fucking.
Oh, the friends with the
Yeah.
sons. Yeah. Tall, or fucking I don't know. It starts with a T.
Dude, yeah, fuck that guy. I can't. The fact that he got superpowers and then became a piece of shit is such. Oh my god. Fuck him.
Dude, like, yeah, like fucking. Well, apparently he's trying to come around in this season. This season he's not becoming like such a piece of shit.
Honestly, I haven't seen him not be a piece of shit. So we'll see in the third season.
This task, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This season is like because he's on the task force. So like now he's like actually trying to be like, oh, I want to be a good guy. Like I want to help and shit like that. But and then Superman keeps getting in the way, and then he gets.
I think it's stupid how Kryptonite X can give people powers, and while normal Kryptonite can like hinder its powers. I think that's kind of dumb.
That is kind of dumb. I agree, but it's like but either way, it's like it just makes them Kryptonians, and which is funny how that works. But think about it this way: if these Kryptonians were genetically modified, right, and they weren't like birthed, how else would they have been able to gain these powers for when they came to Earth and all this shit? Because they had to put that X Kryptonite into them. And it probably, with this green Kryptonite, they knew it was going to nullify them. So, like, they knew, like, when they got out of line, they're like, hey.
Well,
you're gonna fucking...
They did say Kryptonite only came from Krypton. So, of course, they're going to have its own minerals that are going to come into science projects. Like, how else do you think we made lead? You know what I mean? And granite. Like, that...
And it's funny, like, lead is the only... fucking material Kryptonian can't see through. It's fucking absolute bullshit.
Pretty cool, honestly, though.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's like, out of all materials, lead, that's what you can't see through.
It doesn't show any heat, right? Like, it doesn't absorb heat whatsoever, so it stays cool.
Yeah, it's something of the sort, yeah. But that's the thing, that's the thing, like, either way, but Superman can see through anything else. Metal, fucking wood, anything of any structure. Like, he can look through the Earth's fucking core as long as there's no fucking lead in there.
Yeah, let's see if there's, like, a scientific reason.
There's gotta be a reason. I don't know, maybe it was that. Maybe because it doesn't get heated.
It's just too dense for X-rays to breach. Yeah, literally what it said.
Yeah, but there you go. Because it is X-ray vision, yeah. There you go, dude. Just because, yeah. It's too dense.
Fuck, dude.
Alright, I'll start this up.
I don't really care. It's Wendy's here, but it's way too early for her to stream, so she can't go anywhere. She's stuck with us.
I know. She's just fishing.
To fillet some scalps.
But either way, you want to start off with the cheers, though,
Gonna start off with cheers? Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh,
dude.
so Wendy's gonna show up. Cheers for the tea party.
Tea party. Cheers.
So it looks like it did not save the tea party. It says that we picked up Sir Reginald and Fluffy Butt, but we still have to go steep them and save them from the wave fight.
Hey, well, luckily it's not that much to do.
No, it's actually not that much to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure.
Also, in 3 hours or 4 hours, or whatever, we got to level 16 in this game. That's still pretty fast. And in Borderlands, the first one, we were level 18 at this time, so...
I guess we're just good, bro.
I think we're on par. This game's just more open. Maybe there's like more to the map, so that like you. Because in the first one you're like running back and forth. This one you're not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that exactly. This one's more like transverse. It's like we have to keep going to a new area every mission.
And that's why it probably feels so long, because we have to get through a whole fucking area.
Yeah.
Probably what it is.
It's not like you said, yeah, keep going back and forth, back and
I
forth.
gave you a VIP signal. VIP badge, Wendy.
VIP badge.
Now, to invite the
Cause I was going through my shit, and my boyfriend is no longer a moderator,
Oh,
and
really?
I put a VIP badge next to him so I could see his diamond.
Huh.
So we gotta get flesh stick. So you remember we have to drag this guy over here. It was
Yeah.
pretty easy last time. I don't know. See how this goes.
Okay, I can kill you.
Never stop the killing! Never!
I'm just not gonna pull out the robot.
Yeah, probably not.
If I pull out Death Trap,
I
it's
can't wait
over.
to taste your lungs!
That's not good.
Reload! See, I like this assault rifle, but I run out of the clip so fast.
Explosions of life!
There he is. Flesh stick.
Alright,
The guest
get
of
flesh
honor.
stick.
You just lure him back to my abode.
Where is
and
he?
I'll do the rest.
He's somewhere in the back.
Oh, he's got me. He's on me.
He's on you.
Yeah.
This Goliath is trying to take him out. Alright. Come on, Flesh. Come on.
Come on, bro.
Unforgivable. Come on. Come on. Just a little bit further. Where's he go?
Don't hurt our guest too much, bucko.
Oh my god, that
Oh.
almost killed him. He took that like a champ though. Look at this guy. What a champ! What a champion!
Yo. Hey, dude. Come on.
Keep going. No. Oh shit.
How do we
Make
do
him
we
hit him.
convince him?
Yeah.
There we go.
Accidentally shoots him.
Dude, don't.
Yeah, here he comes. Here he comes.
Careful where
Yeah.
you ate. Finally. God, dude, it's so difficult this time.
Yeah.
As we speak.
It was easy last time. This time it was not.
Time for the
So simple.
party. You're gonna be the waiter. Hit Mr. Sparks over there to bring in Mr. Flesh Stick.
Mr. Sparks.
Ready to start the party? Please smack Mr. Flesh Stick.
Go ahead, Zero.
Face.
Ready to start
Ready
the party?
for the party, Wendy? We gotta protect.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm inviting Flesh Stick's friends too. Make sure they don't get too rowdy and break the generator.
Did I get some of my Stop screaming! Stop dying at me!
Get me out of here, you
Death trap.
I can't hear you over the sound of Flesh Stick's friends. They are being quite rude.
I think Wendy was here last time when we introduced Tina, right?
I think so, yeah. She was. She was here for the whole tea party.
She was here for the tea party?
Yeah, she was here for the
Oh, so
tea
this is her second time seeing it.
party. Yeah.
Extra arm just for high five.
Yep, she said yerp.
She found a drawing of a fish.
Please continue to greet Flesh
That's
Stick's
crazy
friends.
how,
Eight
yeah, how a
drawings.
drawing was found in the water.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I read the most extraordinary thing the other day, Sir Reginald.
There's a badass over there.
Flag experimentation. I forgot the
Try to shoot him. Hey, shoot this guy.
I have heard some salacious rumors about the two of you. Is there any truth to that filthy, ridiculous fluffy butt? You can trust me. I shall never gossip.
I shall never gossip. Everybody loves Tina. I think Tina's like everybody's favorite, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I agree, Princess. It is a bit cold for this time of year. What do you think, Mr. Flushstick?
I miss my mission.
You popped his head off. Ooh, Iridium. Oh, bless you. Double badass.
Tick tock.
You like that?
That was pretty good. Oh, more iridium.
Flash
Come,
stick.
Princess.
Bathe in the meat chunks.
There's a Goliath over there. I popped his head off.
Let us discuss
Oh
current
god, Grim.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
I have to reload.
affairs. That's oddly appropriate.
Oh, here comes the other one.
I'll kill you. You come on.
I popped his head off. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Alright.
Bury me with time.
Reload.
Sears got it. You go back to the university on the 7th? Oh shit, good luck.
You never told me you were getting
On the
On the
7th?
7th.
Who's the lucky one?
Damn.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Can't breathe.
I must say, darling, you're marrying beneath yourself. You can do
Why are you so mean?
Oh no.
Die for me.
Yeah. Fight,
Get
fight,
ready to
fight.
feel my
Fight,
fingers
fight,
in
fight.
your
No,
eyes.
my fight. Fight, things up.
Say it again.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Yeah, right? Good thing the game night is Sunday.
feel everything.
Screw it! I don't need ammo!
I'll crack your skull open with my thumb. Try breathing through crushed blood.
Crankshaft! I'm empty!
Somebody open me up.
Well, that was quite an enjoyable tea party.
Put it out
Garcon,
with knives
a
and
word.
bullets and strangling, or I will eat your nephews.
Ah, the hour grows late. I'm afraid Mr. Flushstick must bid us adieu.
I remember you, kid. You should be dead.
What an interesting point, Monsieur Flushstick. Mr. Sparks, what do you think?
No, I'm
I forgot what she said.
family. I
Best tea party ever.
Best tea party ever. I think you're tweaking. I don't think she said nephews. I don't know what Grimm's doing, but taking a sweet time. Ooh. Definitely a rocket launcher.
Hey, I'm gonna change microphones, so I'm testing this out, and then you're gonna tell me how this sounds.
Alright.
So does this sound worse or better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Does it sound worse or better?
Sounds about the same.
Sounds about the same.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound much different.
Wendy, it sounds all the same to you, right? Nothing changed for you on this end? Alright. I mean, those headphones worked, but it was using a really weird microphone. So this one, it sounds weird to me, but I have another theory coming over next week though.
Next week?
Yeah, I bought 2 headphones to use. One newer than the other. Because one could have came in today, and the other one came in next week. So I was like, alright, let me try the older one today and see how it goes. See how it sounds.
See how it sounds.
Let's see if there's any settings I could change. I got a quick volume over here. That's kind of cool. See, it only changes the volume for me, not for everybody else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Alright, slick. I'll rock with this. What's going on? So we caught up with what we were doing, huh? That's where we left off last time?
What's
This
up?
is where we left off last time, right?
What about last night?
This is where we left off from last time.
Like, we were pretty much here. And then you wanted to, like, turn into some other quests. And I was like, no, it's just under here.
Okay, so we're headed to In Memoriam. No, it's blocked. We can't even do that. It's either do this main story, or I think we can only do main story, actually. If I remember our predicament. Because we couldn't pick up anything that they told us to pick up. Which is the item from Hammerlock and the item from Moxie.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else.
Hey, come on, Skitty Kitty. You need to knock it off.
Skitty kitty.
You need to knock it off.
Skitty.
I gave you love and attention this morning. I gave you all of it. All of it when I was getting ready. Alright? Not stop being a little brat. Alright? Oh, kitty. Oh.
Test.
Testing.
Well, look there. How does this volume sound?
Sounds
I
good.
turned up the microphone volume because I think I needed to do that.
Yeah.
Come back anytime.
Alright. To the main story.